Contrary to what many people think, Cinco de Mayo is not Mexico's Independence Day. It did not occur until 50 years later. Cinco de Mayo translated means the 5th of May. Mexico's Independence Day is celebrated on the 16th day of September. Although Cinco de Mayo is not a federal holiday in the United States, it has become a very large and popular celebration. In fact, Professor Margarita Sanchez of Wagner College told NBC News earlier this year, Cinco de Mayo is a bigger celebration in the United States than in Mexico. People do celebrate the holiday in Mexico, but it is only a big deal in the town of Puebla. Since it is not Mexico's Independence Day, exactly what is it? According to an article in History.com, in 1861, Benito Juarez became president of a country in financial ruin and was forced to default on debts owed to European governments. In other words, the check was not and would not be in the mail. Britain and Spain negotiated with Mexico, but France decided to wage war. Ruled by Napoleon III, at daybreak on May 5, 1862, 6,000 French troops attacked the town of Puebla de los Angeles, led by General Charles Loutrel de Lorentz. President Juarez rounded up 2,000 Mexican men, led by Texas-born General Zaragoza. The battle lasted until early evening when the French finally retreated. As a result, almost 600 lives were lost. Puebla de los Angeles was renamed Puebla de Zaragoza in honor of General Zaragoza's strategic win. Although the battle was a symbolic victorious win for Mexico, it was not a major win in the overall war against France. However, with military support and political pressure from the United States, 6 years later, France officially withdrew. Cinco de Mayo has become a huge celebration, especially where people of Mexican origin reside. In an article on timeanddate.com, Cinco de Mayo in some cities, especially those in the Southwest, include parades. It has also been very beneficial to the alcohol and restaurant industries. For example, illustrated labels on alcoholic beverages like these and koozies are part of Cinco de Mayo. Restaurants provide music, play areas for children like spacewalks are all encouraged to promote business. As stated in an article in National Geographic, Cinco de Mayo gained popularity because of the Good Neighbor policy enacted in 1933 and really grew during the 1960s when Chicano activists embraced the holiday as a way to build pride among Mexican Americans. Cinco de Mayo marks a victory of an early victory over France in the Battle of Puebla on May 5, 1862. It is not Mexico's Independence Day, which occurs on the 16th of September, and it is also not to be confused with the defeat and expulsion which occurred in 1867 in part of the support and political pressure received from the United States. In brief, it was during the early 1900s when Cinco de Mayo became a popular celebration of Mexican heritage. Cinco de Mayo has flourished and remains a very large and popular celebration as a result of the Good Neighbor policy that President Franklin Roosevelt enacted in 1933 in his first inaugural address to encourage and improve relations with Latin American countries. It is truly a day for pride and reflection for people of Mexican heritage. Thank you all so much for coming.